Hi everyone, Pankaj this side again. Welcome to my channel, Pankaj IT Goder. And now, today we are going to continue our another session on Hive. And in previous session we did some practical on like Hive, how we can create a table inside a Hive. There are two types of tables, and this is actually a part of Hive models. Inside a Hive models, tables, partitioning, bucketing, through which we can store our data on the HDFS, like to optimize our job and all that. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic, which is called type partitioning and bucketing. And during the interview time, they will definitely ask you. They always ask you this question, and student they confuse what exactly this. Partitioning and bucketing, like how we can perform and which scenario, that is important. Like they will give you some scenario and then they will ask you a question like whether you go for a partitioning or a bucketing. These kind of things they will confuse you, but here today I'll cover up these things, and I hope after watching this video I'm damn sure you are no longer too confused about this partitioning and bucketing concept. Okay, so let's get start. And again, same thing. Please subscribe my channel, comments, and share with your friends, colleague, students who is in computer science background, especially. Okay, so thank you. Let's get start. Okay. So I hope my so now start Hive data model. So here in data models, you can say that three things: tables, bucket, partition. Okay. So a table already I have covered. Like there are two types of table inside a Hive. And if you don't know how we can create the table, what is the difference between managed table, external table, very important question during the time of interview. So please don't forget to watch my previous video. In my previous video, I have explained everything. In Pankaj ID Coder in playlist, you can inside a Hive section, Hive playlist, you can easily watch my previous session. Okay, let's get started. So Hive data model. So obviously, guys, you know very well. We have a very huge tables and all that, and like the first question is like why we are learning this partitioning and bucketing. So we have the we already covered like tables, and we load our data and we are performing queries and all. So now further, like partitioning and bucketing, how it helpful. So let me give you a one example, guys. So there is a one disadvantage of Hadoop. So Hadoop, Hive having disadvantage. So whenever you are going to process any data na, so it will scan whole data set. I hope you know this is the difference. This is a, you can see that disadvantage over there. So means like if you are performing a scan, it scan always all the data set if you are performing anything. So suppose if you have a table, inside that table billions of record, and you want to work on any specific of data. Suppose you have a like tables like employee table having employee ID, and then their names, their cities, and their age, department, blah 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 type of thing. And you want to only work where employee belongs to Mumbai city. So if you have a normal table now, so it will, if you are performing anything on it, if you want to perform some query, and in filter section you will give if you give like where city equal to Mumbai, so it will scan your whole data. So it will impact your performance. So that's why partitioning and bucketing is the concept of optimizing your job queries and all that. You can store your data in very efficient way through this partitioning and bucketing concept. Okay, so first of all we will cover this partitioning concept. We will store our data like partition wise, and we will do a partition based on column, based on those columns having distinct values. Here in practical session, we will create a one partition table basis on cities, and we will store our we will like divide our database on the partition. Suppose inside a city we have 10 distinct city, so it will create 10 distinct folder and it will divide the data on those city, and then you can check the performance. I have a data size is very small, but if you are going to have a huge data set like terabyte or a 500 GB data and you are performing some query, so then you see the huge difference in a time and thing. So this is a benchmark marking and difference you can see. So in practical session I'll show you the differences. You will see the differences in the seconds and all that, but the size of data is very small. But when we have huge amount of data set, so then you can see the actual difference. Okay, so we will do partitioning, and then later on we will cover up bucketing section, why bucketing came into the picture. So partitioning, we will divide the data, and then bucketing is coming. So bucketing we can perform like two type, without partitioning and with partitioning. We can perform the bucketing case. So the important question is always why when we have partitioning, why we are going to bucketing case. So there is a one thing, Hadoop another disadvantage. What is the another disadvantage? Like Hadoop, it won't work on a small files. It work on a small file, but it don't give a good performance on the small files. So what I am telling you, suppose guys, if you are performing partitioning like that, you have a data set having like country column and city column. So you will if you want to divide your data based on country as well as based on city. So partitioning you can perform many ways. So here I'll show you a diagram. Suppose you have a table, product table. Inside a product table you partition your data based on what, male and female. So suppose you have a one column, gender column, and based on gender column, it Hadoop will create your like inside a HDFS it will create two folder like male and female. Inside a male and female, then again you did partitioning based on category. So suppose you have a six distinct categories, like three distinct categories. So inside a male, it will further create your three distinct category, and inside a female, it will create your three distinct category folder, and then it will divide your data in it. Okay, so this is a way you can do partitioning inside partitioning. You can do partitioning more than one column, like country, then city, and if you want to furthermore like village and all that, it's up to you. So guys, why bucketing came into that if your data is segregated? But suppose in some cases, like if I do a partitioning based on city, and it will create a folder like Mumbai, NCR, Noida kind of thing. But inside a Mumbai, I have a one huge file. Okay, so if I'll go inside a Mumbai file and I'll see I have a file is 5 GB or a 10 GB, and I'm gonna perform on that Mumbai data. So it will like again a huge data. And suppose if I want to further divide that data based on age, so it will create a small files over there. Because inside a Mumbai, I have a one huge file. Okay, and still I want to process on some specific data. So then it will again further divide your data and will create a small files, and performance is poor. So instead of creating further partitioning, so we can go for a bucketing. So bucket generally will create, it will divide your that single file inside a partition into a multiple bucket files. Practically I'll show you. Meanwhile I'm just open my Hadoop and all that. So okay, so so bucketing will further divide your data. It will further divide your data into a files. So it will helpful to optimize your data, and based on hashing technique, bucketing divide your data, and through which you can optimize your the data which is in single file. Now you can create multiple buckets or files, and then you can process your data. Okay, So let me check all services is running or not. So using a GPS command, because so I did some practical. So I'm just opening my Hadoop. So here you can see that I have started my, this is web UI of Hadoop, and I'm just browsing my all files. So morning I did some practical, and same thing we are going to do now. Okay, so here you can see that this is a by default location, user, Hive, and warehouse. Yesterday, like I have created one BSF DF. So here you can see that this is my normal table, external table, employee. So it is a single file inside it. Okay. So whenever I'm loading the data, and it is very difficult. So now I have created one partition table employee. So where you can see that it divide my database on the cities, and each cities I can see I have a data file, but I have performed like partitioning and bucketing together. So there is a partitioning and bucketing. So inside a Mumbai, I have created three files inside, yeah, like a three bucketed file. So this is what we are going to cover today on pure practical session. Okay. Again, I'll do it practically. So this is my Hive session. Okay. So first of all, there is a basic command show database. With the help of show database, you can check all. So guys, one thing, partitioning, there are two types of partitioning: static partitioning and dynamic partitioning. But in this workshop, I'm especially focused on the dynamic partitioning and bucketing. I'm not gonna discuss static partitioning. A high level overview I'll give it to you. Static partitioning is very easy, but I'll later on, if you can, if you have still doubt on static partitioning, please do a comment on my comment section. If you really want like session on static partitioning, then I'll upload for you especially, and I'll mail you. Already I have a videos, but I'll mail you personally. And if you want to learn more about this Hive concept, and damn sure if you will learn big data and Hadoop with me, definitely I'll promise you, you will get a experience of at least 2 years on this big data and Hadoop. And during the time of interview, I'm damn sure you can easily clear the interviews and all that. So if you want to if you want to take session with me in big data and Hadoop, please do a comment on comment me. I'm definitely, I'll reply you back if you are serious to learn this thing. So here you can see that this is the show database, and then if you want to check the database, then there is a command. You want hive.cli dot current dot db equal to true. So with the help of this command, I think I'm wrong. I can search current dot db hive. So this is a command through which you can see the current database. Okay, I forget this D. Okay. So hive cli dot print dot current db. It will like reflect you your current database. Like right now I have a default. So let me create one database. Create database. I'm creating a database like today is like 27. I'm gonna create a database. Create database. Database name is like testing. I don't have any database, so I'm creating a testing database. Okay. So again, using a show command, I can see my database is testing is there. Okay, and I have told you that now, if you want to see current database, this is a command through which you can clear your screen as well. Okay, so there is a set command through which you can see the current database, which I have current database, current db. Okay, so through which you can see what is the current data, and you can also set this property in your Hive site example. Okay, so if I'll use I'm because if you are going to create any table, so it will create a table inside this. So this thing, so testing is now I have created a one beautiful sheet. So guys, I'm gonna create another. First of all, I'm gonna create a one simple table. This is a table. This is a managed table. Employee personal ID, name, city, address, phone number, and row format delivery. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what is managed table, and if you want, so it is a managed table, and there is a command like describe formatted through which you can see the table structure. So if I'll gonna check the table structure like table info, so this is a command through which you can see here you can see this is a table, this is a managed table, this is a by default location inside the testing db, it will create my folder. Okay, so now next like how you gonna clear the data inside it. Okay, so how you gonna load the data inside it. So then there is a load data command, and this is not my exact location. So again going to open another inside a window, I'm gonna another opening my cd. So guys, you I am most of people is thinking like how he set up like ubuntu on window. So if you really want to set up like ubuntu on a window and like do same thing which I am doing, so please connect me, I'll teach you, I'll cover. I have a beautiful sessions and I have a beautiful product of hadoop. If anyone purchase those product, so you can easily learn hadoop easily. You can easily get a hadoop, no need to go for simply learn great learning these type of institute. On a very small package I'll teach you these stuffs. Okay, so leave it in a local. I have created a one set data underscore hive. So inside data.hive I have a data like this is a file employee person.txt. Okay, so pwd. So I'm gonna load this file inside my so okay, and my file name is emp personal.txt into table emp personal. Okay, I'm gonna load this data on my hive table. Okay, it is loading. Then there is a select. Through select I can see a small record, like at least 5 record I want to see. So then I'm performing simple. So now successfully I have loaded data on my table. I'm overconfidence, but I'm yeah definitely. So this is my simple table, simple managed table and loaded data. Now it's come to in a I can like walk through, or we can also go through Hadoop web UI. Okay, so this is a web UI. If I'll go browse file system, so this is my testing DB. Sorry, user Hive warehouse. So here you can see that it create my testing DB. Inside it, I have created a one table and whole data loaded in single file. Okay, and if you want to perform any query, like want to work on and if you want to perform any query and want to work on any specific data, let's suppose select max salary phone number. Suppose if you want to find out, I don't have a salary column, so I'm just performing this thing. So emp personal personal abyss personal uh, table name, then where city equal to Mumbai. I want like information about, I want what is the maximum phone number person having a city. So this is a like map. It will trigger a one map reduce job. So it will give you a it will scan your, first of all it will scan your whole database. So at least I think 50 to I think 100 record is inside this table. So it will scan all data, and but I have given a filter where city Mumbai. So inside it will filter out all the Mumbai data and then we'll find out which is the maximum phone number in Mumbai. Okay, so we will figure out like how much time it will take. Okay, now again same data we will segregate it based on the partitioning. So how we are going to I'll tell you we will I'm going to create a one partitioning table and I'll load this data on that partitioning table, and then same query I'll perform and we will figure out the timing and all that, how much difference you will get and all that. So it process my data. So in Mumbai city it is finding maximum. So here you can see that 61 second it took. Okay, so now next step I'm gonna partitioning. So how you can create a partitioning table. So this is a command like partition by, through which you can create your table. So here you can see that create table employee part. I have given all field ID, name, address and phone number, but city I put in partition section. Okay, so copy it, and I'm gonna run this one again, copy. Okay, so I'll create it. It created my partition table. Again, I'm gonna clear my screen. Okay, so show tables. So through which you can see like this, it created my part table. And then there is a command describe, through which you can see the information about my table, like employee underscore part. Part means partition. So I can see like information. So here you can see these are the four column and partition information, like city is my partition column, and this is a manage table. This is a location. It create another like folder employee part. Okay, inside it we will gonna load it. So using a partitioning. So by default, like partitioning is unable. Partition is in strict mode. So with the help of set command, we can hive dot execution dynamic partition. We will make it in non-strict mode. Okay, so I'll have so clear. So this is a property you need to set. It will like make in non-strict mode. Now I have already a simple. So on simple now we are going to load the data. So inside override table is like employee partition. This is my table name. I'm gonna load my data inside this table. So using insert override table employee. Then partition I'm performing based on cities. And whenever I'm loading data from my normal table na, so the partition column always keep in a last. So ID, name, address. In my EMP personal, city is in between name and address. But when you are loading data inside a partition table, keep partition column always in last. So that's why during the interview time na, they will ask you, please can you write the partitioning calendar. They want to check this thing, where you going to put this partitioning column when you are loading data on partition table. So always keep this thing in mind. If you have more than one partition column, then first comma then another name. So don't put city in between. Okay, so now I'm gonna load my data from normal table to the partition table, and how partition table will store these data in it. Okay, so enter it. It created three. Guys, another question. Can you answer it? How it decide like total job three, and when I'm performing second highest salary, third highest salary, according to that it will create six jobs, seven job. How these actually like calculating these things? And here you can mapper, reducer. Sometime only mapper run, reducer does not run. If I want only mapper section, don't want reducer. How I can perform this thing? If you know the answer, please do a comment. If your answer is correct, definitely it will be gonna surprise for you. Seriously, please do comment. Okay, how like Hive decided when I'm performing select query, so it does not run map reduce job, but whenever I'm performing these type of thing, so how it decided. So the time taken to load dynamic partitioning. So this is a dynamic partition, it is not a static partitioning. Okay, so in dynamic partition, the column which we give like city, so it will check all the distinct value inside that city column. Like I have 10 distinct value like Mumbai and NCR, so it will create 10 folder for you. But in static partitioning now, you have to, whenever you are loading data on partition table now, you have to give the partition based on which partition. Like if you want to load data only Mumbai, so give a partition name. So in static partitioning is faster than dynamic partition, where we are manually mention I want to create a folder of Mumbai, NCR, Noida, one by one we need to give. So which is manual activity and I don't like it. But guys, static partitioning is faster than dynamic partitioning. Okay, so this is our dynamic partitioning done. And if I'll check the data inside it, select star. So from my table name is EMP. Sorry, I'm just removing. clear screen. So show totals. So you will check, yeah, Pankaj, how you want to see like EMPLOYEE part. So here you can see. So data here you can see that I'm in a beautiful Chandigarh, Meerut, Rishikesh, सूरजपुर, पुणे, नोएडा. दिखने में थोड़ा सा अजीब सा लग रहा है. Don't worry, but I'll show you. Here you can see that. If I'll refresh it, now it create one more employee partition. Now here you can see that. Oh my God, it created at least one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine distinct data inside CD. So nine distinct folder it created, and it will divide my data based on it. So now guys, I'm gonna perform something that query which query this is a query which we select max phone city, but this activity I just want to perform on employee employee dot on this table. I'm gonna perform only, I want to Mumbai data. Okay, wait, so it created one job. So I'll performing on my partition table, same query I'm performing. Okay, and I'll check the difference. So in previous it took 61 second. If you know, now here I'll see how much time it will take. So mapper launch, reducer launch, mapper 100%. Now reducer section, will it run reducer or not? Yes, reducer 100%. So how it decide like how many mapper? Here you can see that one. Oh my God, Charlie, 40 second, guys, can you imagine? 61 and 40, there is a 20-second difference. And imagine if you have a terabyte of data and you are performing this kind of thing, so you will get a huge difference like 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. That is a beauty of we are segregate our data city wise and all that, and you will further do this. So here you can see the performance, 40 second. Mwah. Good. So this is also a benchmarking which I did here. Okay. So cool. So now the second concept I'm telling you. I hope you get the way. If you have any question, any query still, so please do a comment below in comment section, and I'll reply you back. So this is a partitioning how we perform. Now let's get jump into bucketing section. So bucketing like further creating a files. So already I have created something. So like bucketing we will do two types: bucketing without partitioning and with partitioning. So simply I'll just show you how you can create the bucketed table. So before that you need to set this property hive enforce bucketing, make it true. Okay, so I'm gonna performing bucketing now. So bucketing, you know that it will like helpful when you are dealing with a small file, because inside a Mumbai you can see that I have a one file, and let's assume if you have a huge data, so it will create a that bigger file and performing task performance issue. So can you break that inside a Mumbai that file? Can you break further more into a small file, so it will like easy, like I want to work on, suppose inside that file there is a age column, so I want to work on only the person, like I'm giving a two filter condition where city equal to Mumbai and age equal to 20. So inside a Mumbai I want to pick only people having a age 20, not inside a Mumbai, not whole data, only age of 20 I want to do. So you can further divide data inside that bucket as well. But partitioning with bucketing, that concept, I'll explain you. But first of all, I'm just doing a only bucketing without partitioning. So here, this is the syntax: create table. I'm giving a name of my table EMP. You can give any name. Okay, don't copy paste. I have seen people only follow whenever they watch the video, they follow the same thing. EMP bucket ही बनाऊंगा. You can create anything else, yeah. And ID, name, address, phone number. I have created ID. I have missed one thing here. Copy B. Okay, so where can Do you know the difference between varchar and char? Please answer me. If you answer me, what is the difference between varchar and char? So this is a concept cluster by. This is a keyword we always use inside a bucketing, and I'll pass my bucketed column on which I'm inside. One more difference. Partitioning, you can create more than more than one column, like one, two, three, four. You can take four column, five column. It's up to you. But bucketing, you can only perform on one column. You cannot give more than one column inside a bucketing. And inside a bucketing, it will divide the data inside a file using a hash technique, guys, and which is very important. So I want to create three bucket, means like three bucket. So this is a simple concept. So now I'm gonna create one bucket, EMP bucket. Okay, so it created show tables. So this is a help we can see. Now I'm just doing a clear screen. So I can see that my table is there, EMP bucket. It is a bucketed table, but you don't have trust on me. So what I can do, I can do EMP bucket. So I can use this command through which I can see the info about. So this is the column and column accurate blah 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 where I'll get the message about bucketing. Okay, I don't have a message. Okay, total parameter. Okay, this is the information storage number of buckets. Yeah, this is number of bucket is three. Okay, so in this bucket I'm gonna load my data. So a simple insert override emp my bucket name, select id name city address from which table. I have a normal table. What is the name of that normal table is emp personal. Oh, so guys, I'm using this. Okay, so I'm loading a data on. So I'm loading a data on my bucket file. So I'm loading a data on my bucket file. Insert override, this is my bucket table and this is my normal table. Okay, you remember first time I've created. So here you can see it now this time it create two jobs. How it decide two jobs, three jobs, one job. Number of reducer task determined, compile time 3. Oh my god. So these are the feature. Anyone explain me in details? I'll surprise you. Now here you can see that number of reducer 3. Oh, based on bucket. And number of mapper is 1. Keep in mind, if you create 4 buckets, so it will create 4 reducer for you. Because it will write 4 files. So that's why 4 reducer, 1 mapper. Okay, if you create 5 buckets, so it will create a 5 reducer because you are writing a data 5 into a 5 files, or a 3 files, 4 files. Okay, so it load my normal data on my bucket file. But I'll check over here. I'll go back. So this is my bucketed, sorry, testing DB. Go inside this testing DB. Oh, processing time. Wait. So here it is taking us some time to load data in my. So inside a EMP bucket, in a normal table only single file, but in this EMP bucket you can see that it will create a 3 file. It will divide all your data in 3 different file. But guys, do you know you inside those file na data is fixed divided. Like ID1 data is in first bucket, ID2 data in second bucket, ID3 data in zero bucket, then ID4 data in first bucket, ID5 data in second bucket, ID6 data in zero bucket. This is how it will divide the data inside those files. Okay. So this is like based on hashing technique. I'll just give you a one hint. ID column having an integer values, and I'll divide each and every ID divided by 3. So whatever be the remainder will come, it will load that data on that bucket. This is a technique, hashing technique. My question: how it will work on string data? Suppose if you have a name, instead of ID, if I'll give a some different name, like I'm giving a city. Based on city, can you perform the bucketing? Is it possible? Yeah, it is done, Maya. I'm waiting. What the hell? So guys, here you can see testing DB. Inside testing DB, this EMP. Oh, it created a 3 file. In these 3 files, guys, I'm facing a trouble to load this data. I don't know why it is not loading this data. And how to read data of bucketed file. Through HDFS I can read. I don't want to see. I have a Hadoop fs hyphen ls slash, I know that user Hive warehouse, then inside it testing db, चलो भैया इसके अंदर testing dot db, inside it my bucketed table. So आप डेटा देखना, आप भी बोलोगे यार क्या बात है, टेस्टिंग db के अंदर emp underscore bucket. So I have a three files. So one by one I'm reading of data on each and every file. Tap tap tap. No, don't tap. One, two, three, four, five, three, five, six, three, five, six, underscore zero. Okay. So I want to read the data inside. So in this file, you can see 936. Oh my god, I'm right. And if I'll see data on one, now 1 4, oh, what the hell, Pankaj, no such file or directory. What's wrong, man? What's wrong? Okay, 10. Oh. 1_0. So the 1 4 10, this is data. This is a hashing, based on hashing technique it will load the data. So this is a bucketing concept, like this is a bucketing without. Now I'm gonna perform bucketing with partition. Okay, so how you can do the like partitioning and bucketing together. So now I'm creating a create table, emp part bucket. Okay, an id, name, address, phone number, partition by city and cluster. Inside a partition city like Mumbai, it will divide the Mumbai file into a 3 bucket and file. Okay, so let's get start, Pankaj. Don't waste my time. My time is very important. Time is money. If people, those who waste time, they are wasting their money. Ooh, cool. Boom. Now can show tables. Now there is a one beautiful command. Can you tell me, guys? Describe, formatted. And then my table name is employee dot part underscore buck. This is my table. Now here you can see these are my column, this is my partition column, and bucketing version, this one on, it will create a 3 bucket. Oh, superb. So again clear screen. This is my bad habit. Okay, now I'm gonna load the data. So insert override, this is my bucketing, partitioning and bucketing table. It will create a partitioning as well as inside a partition based on city, ID, name, address, phone, city from personal. So from normal table I'm loading on data on this table. Finger cross. God. Oh, job 2 job is running. Compile time deployment 3 reducer will create. Okay, 3 reducer it will create. So it will create partitioning folders. Inside a partitioning folder, in each folder it will create a 3 bucketed file. In each and every folder, Mumbai there is a 3 file, Chennai 3 file, NCR 3 file, Noida 3 file. It creates 3 file. and then again we will perform that same query. Which one? Select max phone from this table, partitioning bucketing, and where it is equal to Mumbai, and what, based on ID we did na. And if I'll give a ID is 1. Okay, so basically we can see that Mumbai data, meanwhile it will take time. So this is Mohali, Mumbai. I have a Mumbai data also here. Mumbai. Okay, based on 7 we will do. ID number 7. Okay. Okay. Can you check just wait. I just want to take testing DB. I just want to read data. EMPLY. I just want to what I'm checking actually. I'm checking only one person having that ID. Like maybe I just want to double sure. EMP personal employee. Okay, EMP name of that file is EMP personal. Okay. And employee personal. Then there is a EMP personal dot txt. What I'm actually checking now, can we have two different IDs belongs to Mumbai? If it is there, so it will be easy for me. So I can see that Mumbai 8, okay, Mumbai 7, okay, cool. So I'll correct करती okay, fine. Oh भाई क्या हो गया? It is done, man. Why does it hang stuck over there? So guys, here you can see that in browser again we are going to check inside a browser. We will go back. Simon, go back. Oh, this is my channel. Ah, beautiful man. So please don't. Arey bhai, please subscribe. You're watching continuously. Still attitude. Hey, hi everyone. Pankaj this side. वो करूँ मैं check इसका. So these are my channel guys. So please subscribe. Please subscribe and press the bell everyone. Pankaj this side and where's my browser? This is my browser. Close. Go back. Go back. Oh, this is my bucket partition. So it created a partition inside each Mumbai. It will create a further bucket file. Now check the performance. So performance like perform. Just wait. Again, same thing. Clear screen. Okay, so if you remember the query, if I want to perform, so suppose Mumbai, and this is my employee partition table, and where I'll give a ID equal to ID equal to 9. ID equal to 9. So let me check the timing. In this partitioning table, I'm giving two filters, Mumbai and ID 9. So it will again scan whole data on that file. But partitioning bucket table, I have further divided. So I'll just want to see that is there any difference. In second, if I'll get, no problem. If won't, so I'll I'm benchmarking and all. It's a small data, it's very hard to see the difference, but whenever you will deal with huge amount of data, then you will see the huge differences and all that, your optimizations. And here in single machine I'm performing, where you will get a clusters, multiple node, parallel processing, blah blah blah. 44 second. Okay, same thing if I'll do part underscore bucket. This is my table and 44 second 53. So same thing, I'm performing Mumbai ID, but this time I took my part bucketing table. It's taking time. Reducer created. Mapper reducer. Mapper completed. I hope mapper will process 100%. Then reducer. Then reducer and done. 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 48 second. 43 second. Guys, actually these are small files, so I think when you will work on huge amount of data, then you will get difference. Sorry for this time. I have a very small data, so like this is less as compared to, but actually this is very fast. Small data, so forget about it. So I hope you like this session, and next time we will connect further more inside a Hive. We will do some more practicals, Hive interview questions related. We will do more exercise in it. We will deal with the structured data. So don't, please press the bell icon and subscribe my channel so you will get a data. So thank you till now, and please do a comment. So bye bye. Bye bye.